Elon Musk just cannot stop admitting that he's gonna be wrong on a regular basis.
Some of the things that I say will be incorrect.
The other thing I want you to notice about this clip is it's not funny, but it's laughable that this is the situation we're in. Elon Musk standing in the White House with the cabinet of the President of the United States. Elon Musk, no oversight, not confirmed by the Senate. Donald Trump's biggest donor, political donor, bought access to the White House, to that room. He's now a government employee, wearing a MAGA hat, wearing an article of campaign clothing in the White House, giving a message about how he's firing thousands and thousands of workers and ending entire United States agencies with the flick of a wrist, I guess. Making all kinds of claims. And again, admitting, look, we're going to be wrong. We're going to make mistakes. And then not bringing to the attention of the cabinet and the President of the United States, and by extension, the public of the United States, that because of those mistakes, an untold number of human beings will die. That epidemics of disease will once again begin their stranglehold that they once held, like AIDS, for instance, like Ebola in Africa right now. Specifically, that's what he talks about. But here is Donald Trump's biggest donor, nearly $250 million spent to re-elect Donald Trump, standing in the White House with partisan campaign gear atop his stupid head.
And we bring the receipts. So people say, like, well, is this real? Just go to Doge.gov. We line item by line item, we specify each item. So, and I should say, we will make mistakes. We won't be perfect, but when we make a mistake, we'll fix it very quickly. So, for example, with USAID, one of the things we accidentally canceled very briefly was Ebola, Ebola prevention. I think we all want Ebola prevention. So we restored the Ebola prevention immediately, and there was no interruption. But we do need to move quickly if we're to achieve a $1 trillion deficit reduction in financial year 2026. It requires saving $4 billion per day, every day, from now through the end of September. But we can do it, and we will do it. Thank you.
Would you have any questions of Elon while we're on the subject of those? Because we'll finish off with that. And if you would have any questions, please ask. You could ask me or Elon. Go ahead, please.
First and foremost, go to the Doge website. All of the details are there. We're very transparent. We're showing you everything. And then you will remember a video I did just the other day with the headline from the New York Times: Doge quietly deletes the 5 biggest spending cuts it celebrated last week. The cuts, highlighted on an earlier version of the wall of receipts posted by Elon Musk's team, contained mistakes that vastly inflated the amount of money saved. So go to the website. You'll see what we say. And then when we find out we're wrong, or when the public finds out about how we're wrong, then we just quietly delete those things. They're not saving. If they're saving any money, it's millions of dollars, not billions of dollars. And I would hope that by now, with how I ramble on about the numbers, that you understand that millions, while a lot, is not billions. It takes $1,000 million to total $1 billion, and they're claiming they're saving the American people tens of thousands of millions of dollars. And they're not. They're liars. I think it's maybe $10 or $15 million is what they've saved. And that's not even verifiable because they're not transparent. The other thing is this nonsense about we're going to make mistakes. It's not a mistake when you know what the outcome will be. And if you don't know what the outcome will be, you're not qualified to make these types of decisions. Your army of barely out of high school idiots who don't have life experience or a fulsome understanding of government funding or the programs that are being funded. and the deleterious effects downstream that will be created for the United States by not exerting soft power, diplomacy like this through money, standing up programs that help from a humanitarian basis all across the globe, including programs that provide like antiviral medications for infants so they don't contract AIDS and then die. Thousands and an untold number of human beings will be killed, will die because of Elon Musk's mistakes. Biggest donor, bought access in the White House, wearing campaign gear, special government employee. It all is just inconceivable. Anyway, what do you think? You can comment below. That'll help the algorithm to share this content with new people who can also ask the questions. All of this goes toward spreading the word about what is taking place in our country right now and the ultimate, what very well could be the destruction of our republic. That's not hyperbole in the slightest. You can comment below. You can call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me. I would appreciate that very much. Daily at Dollemore.com. Please, if you're on a fixed income, if you're on Social Security and you rely on a veteran pension or something, I'm not asking you to support the channel monetarily at all. Do not, in fact, do not. That would make me very uncomfortable. You can subscribe, you can share these videos, you can like these videos, you can comment on these videos. But if you do have $2 that you can throw away every month and it's not going to bother you in the slightest, and only in that circumstance, consider supporting this work. Click the join button below, and for $2 a month, you can do just that. Help me produce these videos and reach people with this information. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Both those are great. They're fantastic ways to help support this work. I would appreciate it very much. And I am on social media. I am not active on Elon's Twitter website or his Nazi website, Twitter. His Nazi Twitter website, his Twitter Nazi website. Yeah, it's all, the Nazi's in there. It's in there. I'm not there, but everywhere else, Blue Sky and TikTok. And for now, I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Dollemore. You can find me there. I'd love to see you. And I will see you next time. Have a great weekend. Be genuine. Take care of one another.